Okay, 70 grain hammer, 22 Creedmoor.
Yeah, right at second base.
3566. Welcome back to the channel. It's a range day, and specifically, it's going to be a 22 Creedmoor range day. Big thanks to John, who's a viewer of the channel, but also a good friend of mine. He's letting me borrow his custom 22 Creedmoor with a 26-inch barrel. It's a Tikka action, really awesome gun. But in the 3 months I've had the rifle, it hasn't been what I expected, and maybe my expectations were way high. This was the first custom gun that I've got to play with, and you know, it's shot well. I've definitely gotten half MOA out of the gun, but it's been a little picky. The 22 Creed in this rifle has been a little picky for me, and it's been a little bit of a downer for me. You know, I had a lot of high hopes for 22 Creedmoor, but because John is so awesome, he had sent me so many bullets to try, and up to this point, I had only tried the 80 ELDM and the 77 Tip Match King. That was a complete disaster. The bullet tore apart. Couldn't even hit paper at 100, by the way. But I realized, and I remembered, he sent me some hammer bullets. They're 70 grain hammer bullets, and you know, hammer bullets to the rescue. I have a good feeling we're going to get some tiny groups today with the hammer bullets. I've also am trying the Swift Scirocco. You know, last week I just loaded up some for just what the heck, whatever. Not really having high hopes and half MOA with them. So we're going to try it out more. Also brought the 270 Winchester. You guys asked for me to do some load development with the 150 Spear hot core, I believe. So we're doing that as well. All right, we're going to start with the 70 grain hammer hunter.
Okay, you're rolling. So might need to give it a shoulder bump.
This is virgin brass.
Oh, okay.
3513. I think it's moving fast enough.
Yeah, for 70 grain, I'd say so.
So is that the only thing you do for work right now? Is just that?
It's hitting high. 3547. It is not looking good.
Dude, the people I work with.
Why am I not surprised? Next to the first one.
Oh, really?
Average velocity of 3540.
There's some good money there.
Let's see. How big do you think that group is?
Inch and a half, maybe more.
Woof.
Okay, 70 grain hammer, 22 Creedmoor.
Yeah, right at second base.
3566.
He thinks I put Scott up to yell at him.
Stacked it right on top of it.
3571.
But only from the standing position.
All right, let's get a small group here.
You try it.
Hey, look at that.
3579. So an average velocity of 3572, an SD of 7.
That's bad luck after all.
Maybe not. All right, we're to the 270 Winchester. This is the 150 Spear hot core with N160. Okay, we're going top left.
Dead center.
You know, I went
Favoring
through
towards third base.
2943. We are scooting along.
What was it?
150.
And I kept it off for. But I've been able to keep it
Outside
off,
third base.
Determined I didn't want to do this.
2922.
Everybody I know does that.
Spread's okay.
Coca-Cola. Hershey almond. To keep me going during the
That's
day.
actually not bad.
Wow. Yeah, you go out.
2914. It's moving good.
It's moving good. You come out. Group. Maybe an inch. Okay. Both sides.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you hit it home base.
And then we take the
Muzzle velocity.
3101.
It's a bit on the slow end.
It right on top of it. 3093.
That last one.
Oh, you keep missing?
There you go. Just
3105.
That's the 175 LRX for you. It just shoots in my gun. 22 Creed just did a half MOA group, which is pretty cool, with those 70 grain hammers. I'm not surprised. And then just for fun, I didn't really explain anything, but I loaded up the 175 LRX in my 300 Weatherby with N165. Pretty mild charge, going 3100, but it's pretty close to half MOA. Well, there it is, 22 Creed. I like that. That's what I like to see. And there's that 175 LRX. Oh, yeah, it's probably a 5/8, maybe 3/4 inch. It's not too bad. Okay, it's time to go to the Swift Scirocco with N160, 75 grain Swift Scirocco 2. We are going bottom left. .3507.
About half MOA away. Subscriber's gun. About an inch low.
Yeah. All right, guys, back from the range. Overall, I thought it went decently well. The 22 Creedmoor was kind of the same, where it's hit in extreme misses, right? So we had one really good group. Let me show you. This is with the 70 grain Hammer Hunter bullet, going 35, 70-ish feet per second. Low SD, good ES. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. The Swift Scirocco did not do nearly as well. This is a little over an inch group. I was also seeing some pressure signs, unfortunately, with that one. I'm not going to really show you the other one. That was like an 1.5 inch group, the first hammer bullet group. But let's talk about 270. This surprised me. Spear Hot Core 150 grain with N160. It shouldn't really surprise me. N160 is so good. This is under MOA. This is like a .980 inch group. So that's pretty darn good. 150 grain bullet. That's good elk medicine at 29. I think it was going around 2930 feet per second. So not too shabby, all things considered, with that Savage axis. And finally, I'm just having fun with my 300 Weatherby. My 300 Weatherby has always loved the 175 LRX. I loaded it up with N165, just threw a random charge together. Now, it was only going 3,100 feet per second, but the ES was extremely low. I think it was around 10 or less. And that's a .577 inch group from the 300 Weatherby with the 175 LRX. So just, my gun loves that bullet, so it's pretty fun to shoot it. Overall, guys, again, it was a decent range trip. I wish the 22 Creedmoor was shooting smaller across the board, but it's just the reality. It is what it is. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you guys enjoyed this content, hit that subscribe button.